Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about histology of the respiratory system. In that, at the beginning, the trachea. Trachea is a tubular organ which extends from the lower part of the larynx till the thorax, where it divides into bronchi, two bronchi. So it has a four basic layers. The mucosa. The mucosa is the epithelium. It contains the epithelium and underlying lamina propria. So the mucosa is pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium. The similar epithelium throughout the respiratory system, most of the places you'll see that. So we have a tall columnar cells with the cilia which beats towards the larynx. Then we also have goblet cells, which I drew in the beginning, which kind is these are the mucus cells. The other cells will be the basal cells. So ciliated columnar cells, goblet cells, and the basal cells are more numerous. There are also the less numerous small granule cells which belongs to neuroendocrine system. So also have brush cells. So these are very rare, and they are the one sensory cells present. So these are the epithelium we'll see in the trachea. So cilia, when you're drawing, they're the hair-like projections from the apical part of the tall cells. Don't draw cilia on the goblet cells, only the surface cells. You have to draw cilia. So this is the underlying lamina propria. So first shading the whole of the trachea with a background of eosin. The pink collagen in the background. So they have a thick basement membrane. So underlining that, we have a lamina propria, which contains of a loose connective tissue and more of elastic fibers. So they'll have plenty of elastic fibers and other cells like eosinophils, lymphocytes. Lymphocytes can be aggregated or scattered, and which constitute the bronchus associated lymphatic tissue, the BALT system. Below the mucosa, we have submucosa. Submucosa, it is very difficult to distinguish between lamina propria and submucosa because they both contain a collagen loose connective tissue. In high power view and all, and special stain, in special stain, we can able to distinguish more of elastic fibers between the lamina propria and submucosa. Submucosa, we contains the seromucous glands. Most of the mucous gland, even we can see the demilunes. So the duct of these glands will open into the lumen. The ducts will be lined by cuboidal epithelium. So the serous cells with a narrow lumen and the basal, basophilic and apical eosinophilic cytoplasm with round nuclei, and the mucus cells with the basophilic cytoplasm, the basally placed flat nucleus you have to show in the submucosa. Submucosa will merge with the perichondrium of the cartilages. So where the cartilage is not there, even the glands can extend till the adventitia. So the next layer is cartilage layer and also the muscle layer. We have a C-shaped cartilage which are essential to keep the lumen of the trachea patent. There are around 16 to 20 C-shaped cartilages, and the opening of the C, which is usually behind, just in front of the esophagus, and that is covered by the smooth muscle. The name is trachealis. So I'm showing both the cartilage and the smooth muscle, representative diagram. So smooth muscle, the tapering ends, flat nucleus, you have to show and label that as trachealis muscle. And the cartilage here is the hyaline cartilage. So hyaline cartilage, the covered by perichondrium, the fibrous perichondrium, and the cells which are present in the form of a small groups, the nest, cell nest. The cell nest will be of few cells, 3 to 8 cells will form a nest. Don't write the cell membrane in the blue. Cell membrane are always a pink color. They are eosinophilic. So the nucleus and the surrounding matrix, which contains the sulfur containing hyaluronic acid, is basophilic. That's why the blue color will be there. So the cell membrane is always eosinophilic. So the matrix, territorial and interterritorial matrix, which are basophilic, the glassy appearance you have to show. Similar diagram which we have drawn in the hyaline cartilage. The outer will be perichondrium, the fibrous perichondrium, outer fibrous and inner cellular perichondrium. In the center, the cell nest and the matrix, which is hyaline shaped, showing the territorial and interterritorial matrix. So the cartilage and the smooth muscle will constitute the third layer. The four basic layer you can label on one side and the components of those basic layer on the other side. So the last layer we have adventitia. It is nothing but a connective tissue. They'll be filled with blood vessels also. So this connective tissue in the adventitia adheres the trachea to the adjacent structure. Helps in binding the trachea to the adjacent structure. You can also have some fats there and plenty of blood vessels. The blood vessels are also seen in the lamina propria. You can draw some small blood vessels in the lamina propria also. So this is the histology of trachea. Thank you for watching. This is the labeling for your references.